Lost Spring, which is a real life account of rag pickers and people working in bangle making industry, is an effort on the part of the author to sensitize all of us, the privileged lot, to the misery in the lives of people. How people lead a miserable existence in abject and grinding poverty. And the first real life account is that of Sahib Alam. And the last thing that we dealt with was that Sahib Alam, together with other rag pickers, they reside in Simapuri, which is very near New Delhi yet far away from it. Figuratively, literally very near, figuratively far away, or metaphorically far away. The understanding is very simple. Whereas people in New Delhi, they wallow in luxury. They wallow in luxury. In luxury. People in New Delhi. People living in Simapuri. They languish in grinding poverty. People living in New Delhi have access to luxury, have access to all the luxury that money can buy, and people living in Simapuri, they do not even have access to running water, sewage, and they lack basic amenities. They lack the access to basic amenities of life. Hence, despite being very near, Simapuri is far off from New Delhi. The author tells us another very important thing, that although these people, that is Mukesh and company, they're not legalized residents of India, still they have ration cards. They hold ration cards, which is a very important document, and only a naturalized citizen of India can have a ration card. However, corruption and vote bank politics comes into play. The local political leader uses these people as his vote bank and has supplied them with ration cards. And ration card is a very important document. With the help of this, they are in a position to buy grains at a subsidized rate, because food is very important. And the narrative rolls on. We are told that whereas for a grown-up rag picker, a pile of garbage is a means of survival. Is a means of survival. Whereas for a child, it is that same pile of garbage is wrapped in mystery. Simply, this has to be understood. Early in the morning, the child, these barefooted rag pickers, they start their day and move towards the dumping sites, and as soon as they near a mound of garbage, they are excited about it. Who knows, they may find a toy, they may find a rupee note, and if they do not find anything valuable, then they can very joyfully move on to the next pile of garbage. However, for a grown-up rag picker, it is very important that he finds something or the other valuable in that particular mound. Otherwise, he will not be able to exchange it for money, will not be able to sell the same in the flea market, and will not be able to bring money or food to his home. So for a child it is wrapped in mystery, and for a grown-up rag picker a pile of garbage is a means of survival. Therefore, keeping this very important thing in mind, therefore the author makes one very important observation. The author observes that rag picking has acquired the proportions of art. This is hyperbole, exaggeration, or exaggeration. The manner in which the author puts it across, that rag picking is an art. Rag picking is no less than an art. It has acquired the proportions of an art, or of art. What the author exactly wants to say is that you need experience and skill in these days of rag picking. And if you are not an experienced rag picker, you don't have experience, you don't have expertise and skill to rummage through a pile of garbage and sift valuable things from inside it, then you will not be able to survive. And all this has to be done within no time, because there is competition and there are other rag pickers there rummaging through the pile of garbage along with you. So you need to have skill, expertise and experience in order to be a rag picker, only in order to survive as a rag picker. Therefore he observes that rag picking has acquired the proportions of art. And the author moves further and tells us that the author finds that Sahib-e-Alam, the rag picker, has left rag picking. This is what he finds when he meets him. This is what she finds when she meets him after a few days, that he has left rag picking and has taken up a job at a tea stall, where he's paid decently. If I'm not incorrect, he gets 800 rupees per month, and his meals are also looked after. But Sahib-e-Alam doesn't seem to be happy. And the fact that Sahib-e-Alam is not happy has been put across by the author, by Anees Chang, in these words. She says, Sahib-e-Alam has lost his carefree look on his face, and the plastic bag that he used to carry on his shoulders appear heavier than the tin canister that he takes as he walks along from one place to another. So, although he earns much more, but he has lost his happiness his freedom.